Hello, my name is Frayne. I'm an associate professor at the School of Environment, Enterprise and Development in the Faculty of Environment at the University of Waterloo in Canada. I've been involved with AFSUN really from its beginnings, and this project that really focuses on urban food security comes out of my own research in Namibia in the 1990s, which looked at the question of how people in urban areas were feeding themselves under conditions of constrained economic growth and rising poverty. The study found that, in fact, it is urban and rural relations, or the social reciprocity between rural and urban areas, which is underpinned by the migration process, that actually helps to explain how it is that urban migrants and the urban poor in our cities actually manage to survive. That finding was for Windhoek, the capital city of Namibia, and so we asked the question, to what extent might the same kind of rural-urban reciprocity and migration process be unfolding as part of the urbanization of southern Africa? The International Development Research Centre of Canada was kind enough to provide us with some seed funding, and that enabled us to hold a roundtable discussion in Southern Africa. We did that in Sydney in 2003, and the focus of that discussion was whether or not we, as a region of researchers, felt that urbanization was important, and whether or not we wanted to invest our time and energy trying to understand this relationship between migration and urban food security. The answer to that question was a resounding yes, and we then went ahead and, as a collaborative enterprise, put together an application that was finally funded by the Canadian International Development Agency. That was the beginning of AFSUN, the African Food Security Urban Network. And what we found in AFSUN is that, indeed, levels of urban food security are extremely high amongst poor populations in the region. We did a household survey, a baseline survey in 11 cities, covering over 6,500 households and about 30,000 individuals. So this was a very big survey. And for the regional average, poor urban households are going hungry about 70% of the time. So this is a finding that in many ways I think is a wake-up call to policymakers, and it's a wake-up call to us as researchers to really continue to do policy-relevant work that actually contributes to development. And coming out of the work in Windhoek, this question of urban-rural reciprocity and how that migration process contributes to urban food security, we actually found that food transfers, just as they were in Namibia, are alive and well between rural homesteads and urban homesteads in all of these 11 cities.